Pericles Markoulis from Limassol is here to sing to us. He's chosen a gay aria from Mozart's Marriage of Figaro, non più andrai.
Ο Περικλής Μαρκουλής από τη Λεμεσό είναι εδώ για να μας τραγουδήσει τη μαγευτική άρια «Non più andrai» από την όπερα του Μόζαρτ «Η γάμη του Φίγαρο».
Limassollu Periklis Markoulis, Mozart'ın Figaro'nun Düğünü operasından seçtiği Non più andrai isimli neşeli ariyasını bize okuyacaktır.
Non vi andrai farfallone amoroso, notte e giorno t'intorno girando, delle belle turbon poi di riposo, narcisetto atoncino d'amor. Delle belle turbon poi di riposo, narcisetto atoncino d'amor. Non piovrai questi bei pennacchini, quelle cappello leggero e gallante, e quella chioma, quell'aria brillante, quel vermiglio tonesco color, quel vermiglio tonesco color. Non vi avrai quei pennacchini, quel cappello, quella chioma, quell'aria brillante. Non ti andrai farfallone amoroso, notte e giorno t'intorno girando, delle belle turbando il riposo, narcisetto atoncino d'amor. Delle belle turbando il riposo, narcisetto atoncino d'amor. Tra curierico barbacco, gran mustacchi stretto e sacco, schioppo in spalla, scioblo al fianco, collo dritto, muso franco, un gran gasco, un gran turbante, molto onor, poco contante, poco contante, poco contante. Et in vecchie del fandango, una marcia per il fango, per montagne e per valloni, con le nevi e solioni, al concerto di tromboni, di bombarde di canoni, che le palle in tutti i tuoni, all'orecchio panfischior. Non piovrai quei pennacchini, non ti avrai quel cappello, non ti avrai quella chioma, non ti avrai quell'aria brillante. Non ti andrai farfallone amoroso, notte e giorno t'intorno girando, delle belle turbando il riposo, narcisetto atoncino d'amor. Delle belle turbando il riposo, narcisetto atoncino d'amor. Cherubino alla vittoria, alla gloria milito, cherubino alla vittoria, alla gloria milito, alla gloria milito, alla gloria milito.
And to end the concert, here is Eustace Jackson. His unflagging activities and interest in the musical life of the island make any further introduction unnecessary. Eustace Jackson plays Liszt's Liebestraum.
Και προτού τελειώσουμε την συναυλία των Εγκαινίων, εδώ είναι ο Eustace Jackson. Η επίμοχθη προσπάθεια του και το ενδιαφέρον για την μουσική κίνηση της νήσου κάνουν περιττή κάθε περαιτέρω σύσταση για τον κύριο Jackson. Μας παίζει το Liebestraum, όνειρο αγάπης, του Liszt.
Konser Eustace Jackson'ın çalacağı Liszt'in Liebestraum, bir aşk rüyası ile sona erecektir. Adanın musiki sahasında gösterdiği yorulma bilmeyen faaliyet ve yakın alakası ile tanınmış olan Giusten Jackson'ı daha fazla takdime hacet yoktur.
That brings us to the end of the inauguration concert to celebrate the opening of the Cyprus Broadcasting Service. The accompanist was Eustace Jackson. Production was by John Robertson. In a few moments, the Director of Broadcasting will introduce His Excellency the Governor. After His Excellency's speech, translations will be read in Greek and Turkish.
Αυτό είναι το τέλος της συναυλίας των εγκαινίων της Κυπριακής Ραδιοφωνικής Υπηρεσίας. Στο πιάνο συνόδευσε ο Γιούστον Τζάκσον, ραδιοσκηνοθέτης ο Τζον Ρόμπερτσον. Σε λίγο, ο Διευθυντής της Κυπριακής Ραδιοφωνικής Υπηρεσίας θα παρουσιάσει την αυτού εξοχότητα των κυβερνήτη. Μετά την ομιλία της αυτού εξοχότητος θα μεταδοθούν μεταφράσεις αυτής στην ελληνική και τουρκική.
Kıbrıs Radyo Servisi'nin açılışını kutlamak maksadıyla tertip edilen konser burada bitiyor. Konsere refakat eden Eustace Jackson, takdim eden John Robertson. Şimdi Radyo Servisi Müdürü Ekselans Vali'yi takdim edecektir. Ekselans'ın konuşmasını müteakip, konuşmanın Rumca ve Türkçe metinleri yayınlanacaktır.
Ladies and gentlemen, I now have great pleasure in introducing His Excellency the Governor, Sir Andrew Ráithe.
This delightful concert marks the formal opening of the Cyprus Broadcasting Service, whose anniversaries will run from today. But the notion of local broadcasting for Cyprus and the decisions which have brought it about are of a much earlier date. There were difficulties and disappointments which persisted over many years. The director and his staff did all that they could to accelerate progress when they came on the scene. It is not easy to launch an undertaking of this sort, nor has it been launched in conditions of gentle acceptance. This service, it has been said, is an unwanted luxury which will be used for propaganda and for playing recorded sambas and other superfluous tunes. More seriously, there are those who have argued that every local requirement could be met by the Forces Broadcasting Service, which has so generously devoted time to broadcasts in Greek and Turkish. This indirect tribute will gratify all who appreciate how much is owed in Cyprus to the FBS. But those responsible for it would be the last to suggest that what the FBS has been able to offer is all by way of local broadcasting that Cyprus should expect. The CBS was under fire from the outset. It has gained something from that. And meanwhile, encouraging messages were received in the service from those who were listening to its experimental broadcasts and had their own suggestions to make. Now the CBS can go forward prudently and undismayed towards the establishment of a reputation which will demand still greater efforts for the satisfaction of those it was set up to serve. Service, as the title of the CBS implies, is the keynote to the contribution which local broadcasting will have to offer to public life. With propaganda, it is not concerned. For the CBS has adopted the established English tradition which assumes that the business of broadcasting is not to mold or even to guide public opinion, but simply to inform. To inform, yes, and of course, to entertain. And in the choice of entertainment, it is in the last resort the public which must decide. For clearly a service of programs to which no one was prepared to listen could not succeed. That is not to suggest that the public knows what it wants. No intelligent public would think that. It will be the task of the CBS to help the public to discover where its tastes and talents are hid. This is perhaps the greatest of the services which broadcasting has brought to the world. 40 years ago, no one, least of all the English, would have suspected that the English were the lovers of music, which musical experience through broadcasts has led them and shown them to be. The CBS will have one special responsibility. It will be working through 3 great languages. Let us hope that there will be brought to the microphone those who speak them best. If this can be done, and if the well-tried principles which I have attempted to indicate are upheld, the Cyprus Broadcasting Service will not fail. Good wishes, I am sure, from everyone in this studio and from all over Cyprus go with it as it sets out on its career.